Good morning. Happy Wednesday. How is all the empathic sensitive souls doing today? On Monday we drew that flying high card or flying card, but you got to fly high to see things from a different perspective. You have the power to see things from a higher perspective. Your ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it is high right now. Spread your wings and soar. The angels are waiting for you. I really had to pull myself together this week. It has been yesterday especially was it was like I was on trial. Everything that I did or said came out wrong according to the person I was talking to. So I had to pull myself and look at it from a higher perspective. Like, what is it? Is it the energy I'm carrying? Is it my delivery? Is it my tone? And I think it was just all of the above, and she was being sensitive. And I get it. When I'm trying to explain things, sometimes in order for my words to flow and come out right, which sometimes I have difficulty with that, and not say the wrong term, meaning when I'm talking about looking at the computer screen and what do you call that thing? What's it thing? Sometimes I have problems with words. So I'm trying to explain how to do something and I talk it out mostly to myself, but I'm trying to talk it in a way that she'll understand it. And I can't find the words. And then I get frustrated and I think the frustration comes through. And she goes, "Well, don't get mad." I said, "I'm not mad. I'm trying to explain it and I'm thinking and trying to explain all at the same time, and sometimes it doesn't work well for me." I said, I'm just trying to find the words, and sometimes words are hard." And she apologized later for her being oversensitive, and apparently I was undersensitive, but that's okay. But I had to look at it from a higher perspective that by me talking a little louder triggered her. So I had to try to undo my normal, okay, so we got to do this, this, and this very exact way of talking and more tone it down. But it was really hard because I was trying to think it through on how to explain it. So we worked through it. We survived. We got it. But I had to remind myself that I need to look at things from a different perspective, put myself in her shoes. And sometimes that's really, really hard. How did your week go? Or how is your week going? Because it's only what I swore yesterday was Wednesday. That tells you how long my week is going to be. This week I've been having to pick up my great nephew from after school. He has some kind of competition play. I don't know what he's doing. I ask, but I don't understand what he's telling me. But I listen anyways. And he talks very fast, and I keep telling him to slow down. He goes, "Well, did you ever use the cork method?" And I'm like, "Well, what?" Apparently, you take a cork and you put it in your mouth and you try to enunciate your words around the cork, and it makes you slow down because you have to concentrate on speaking with a cork in your mouth. And as soon as he takes a cork out of his mouth, his speech is slower, but it takes him about 5 seconds, and he revs back up and he's off. Yeah, he's out the gates and down the stretch and around the corner before I even say what. So it's absolutely hilarious trying to talk to him. But that's what he's doing all week, which is fine because I get to go visit the puppy. And now the puppy, I had spent the weekend with the puppy, and I got there Monday night, and it's like she hadn't seen me for 5 years. I got there Tuesday night, and it's like she hasn't seen me for 5 years. She was so excited that I had come to see her. But it's so nice to have somebody that excited to see me. And I'm like, wow. But from a dog's point of view, they live more in the moment. And it's like, we as humans need to live in the moment, not the past and not the future. Back to last week's card. So trying to pull myself out of my own head and look at things from a different perspective this week, even from my nephew's perspective, that I think things are going so fast for kids nowadays that his brain is just on autopilot in zoom mode. So his brain moves so fast his mouth can't keep up. And I keep telling him you have to slow down. But even when I try to do that, I lose my train of thought. I get derailed. So I need to speed up my listening. So it's quite an entertaining week so far. How has it been going for you? Drop a message. If you need to look at things from a higher perspective, even in your own life, I was doing that last night on the way home. I was driving and I'm like, you know what? I always tell everybody else to be their own best friend. Would you talk to your best friend the way you talk to yourself? And I caught myself bemoaning the fact about Lord knows what. I can't even remember now. And I'm like, I've I've done pretty good with my life so far. I cannot measure my lifestyle and how I live my life to anybody else because nobody else has been through what I've been through. So instead of criticizing myself for not getting my dishes done or not getting the floor swept on a nightly basis, I have my house. I pay my bills. I'm a contributing member to society. I help people. I am kind. My energy is needed in the world. I am important in my own little sphere. I'm important to myself, which is my own little sphere. And trying to remember that and look at my own life from a higher perspective instead of criticizing me through my own lens, through my own training, through my own how I was raised, and bemoan and belittle the fact of what I have and what I've done with my life. So I even had to take a step back last night and do that. If you need help looking at your own life and seeing where you want to go and realizing just how awesome and amazing you are, drop me a message, drop me a comment. As a life coach and intuitive emotional healer, I love to help people see who they are and where they can go and help them get there. I love doing that. I love seeing people happy and succeeding. It's my goal to help people succeed. One lady I worked with has totally changed her perspective and is, as she puts it, on the right trajectory. And it's her trajectory. It's not something I would have chosen for her, but that's not my life. And she's happy and excited and moving forward. And that's all we can ask for, right? Is to get over that hump of disbelief and doubt in yourself and move forward. Look at it from a higher perspective. Go fly high. Have a great Wednesday and rest of your week. I'll hop in on Friday and we'll end the week. Bye for now, everyone.